Hi there and welcome to Story Time with Uncle Bill. Today's November 1st, 2022. First day of our workout journey. As you see, I got my waist trimmer on, called a fat belt. And I'm going to put a back brace on too for additional support because I just blew my back out way too many times. Had some gloves also. I've consulted my physician and it's alright for me to work out. I hope you have too if you're working out with me. I've ate, hydrated, I've walked, stretched. Actually take a Bang pre-workout. I don't suggest it or recommend it or anything. It's just what I do as a preference. I happen to like it, so I do a protein shake afterwards also. So what we're gonna do, so we went through all those already, so we're gonna do a little warm up. And what I'm doing with my feet, you want to move as many body parts as you can. That'll get your heart rate going, get the blood flowing, start jump kicking that metabolism. And the way you can think about your metabolism is a little guy, a little monster down there, and he's hungry. Roll backwards. And if you feed him, he turns into like a furnace, and he burns calories for you while you're sleeping. You burn calories anyway while you sleep. Breathing burns calories. So, but if you feed him, that's why it's important that you eat. You never should get on a diet that doesn't recommend you don't eat. You have to eat. You have to eat the food pyramid. You know, the meats and cheese and dairy and wheat and all that. You got to get all that stuff. It's important. Your brain needs it. Your muscle needs it. You have to eat. Dieting that doesn't, you know, you can fast, which is totally different, and do whatever you can. It's like right now I'm kicking my toes just out, coming back to the middle. Just right here, we're stretching the chest out. And I do this every time before I work out, a little bicep curl. I'm kicking my heel out, my toes are to the sky, each foot. And we're gonna warm up the shoulders. It's a shoulder press. I'm opening my hands up. You don't have to. It's just what I do. And I'll come over and I'm doing 1 foot at a time. This is also warming the shoulders up. We're going to be doing chest today. On a normal workout, most people do chest, back, shoulders, maybe tries, bis, and legs. There's different rotation on the last 4, 5, and 6, but normally chest, back, and shoulders is always done in that order. Come to the front. We're just getting the heart rate going. Getting the muscles aware that, hey, we about to do something with you. If you get tired, you feel faint, stop. Get you some water. Go to a cool spot. You're overheating. That's all it is. Run some cold water and put it on your wrist. And stop for the day. And I'll do some of these a couple times to feel like I'm ready, because you don't want to hurt yourself. Lord knows you don't want to hurt yourself. You don't go heavy. If you don't have any weights, 2 water bottles, it's roughly close to a pound. 2 canned food items. I mean, anything will work, people. So we can do a little bit of stretching. Turn around, take your hands. This will really open up your chest and your shoulders. And just pull your hands to the sky. I'm gonna loosen up the triceps. Put your hand on your shoulder on the opposite side. Take your elbow and just hold that. You want to do these for about 30 seconds. I've already done it. 30 seconds each time. Anytime you hold a stretch, you want to hold it for at least 30 seconds. Really get the stretch in. And you want to warm up before you stretch. You don't want to be stretching cold, tight tendons. When you warm up, everything loosens. Remember, heat contracts. You know, cold does. Okay, so I'm warmed up. So we're gonna do, I don't do push-ups, but if you see All my weights are high, so I don't have to bend over to pick them up. I've literally blew my back out picking up my draws. So if I do push-ups, I do them off the ledge right here. And I always do a couple sets just to get my chest and triceps warmed up. But not many, because to be honest, folks, I just don't like push-ups at all. And ironically, I'm doing the 3,000 push-ups for the month of November for the St. Jude's Research Center, right? But it's just for a good cause. And hopefully we really start knocking out some push-ups, you know? But I've already warmed up. I recommend anytime you do anything, do it at least 2 to 3 times. Not just once. Really concentrate on the muscle. You benefit the most. Now I got the Total Gym already set up. Give me 2 seconds, make sure it's in the shot right. Probably not the best one we'll get. So if you got a flat bench, or you can lay on the ground. If you don't have an easy bar, easy curl bar, the dumbbells at work are using water bottles or cans. But even if you don't have that, push-ups is where it's at. You could do them at different levels. You could come like I do. If you can't really do a push-up and you want to start, do them off a ledge high. I first started doing push-ups off my sink. That's where I started. And you'll see I've even done push-ups off a truck bed, off a wall. Anything to help you to get started. You just need to get started, and push-ups really is the way to go. And you will build muscle. You will be able to do more quickly. Start there. So if you don't have any weights and you don't have anything, you could think in your head that something's heavy and just really you could pass out doing it, so be careful. But really, just really push like you're pushing. You got to get it off of you. And if you see, all my damn shit is tightening. That's what we're looking for. Come in, really squeeze, and you'll feel it. I mean, go just as hard as you can, and you'll feel right here. It's all. That's your muscle. That's your chest muscle. You know, you see people doing push-ups and they come up and they flex their biceps. It's all chest. It's right here in your triceps. So if you don't have the weights, just push as hard as you can for as many times as you can, and you'll feel it. That'll make you sore, people. I'm telling you, make you sore. If you never lifted weights before, just try that. But I have, and so if you're gonna, real quick. So when you do this, you want to lift the heaviest amount of weight you can first. You want to really warm up into it, maybe a couple sets, but it's the heaviest weight you can. You should do that first, because you're going to get weaker after that. So going light and then going heavy ain't going to work, but if you go heavy and then go light, it really works. So that's what the main objective is if you're serious about working out. So really I'm not going to go heavier than this right now. So I got an easy curl bar. Oh, damn. My bad, folks. I gotta make a little adjustment here. Yeah, okay, you see me? Alright. I'm gonna take it. And we're gonna focus on our breathing and our form. We want the bar to come down to our chest, and we want to go straight up overhead. When we're coming down, we're breathing in, and when we're going up, we're breathing out. You ready? And I visualize every time I do this that when I'm blowing out, I'm blowing on the bar, and it's making it that much easier for me. Ready? Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And look, whether you're by yourself or at the gym, do it loud, concentrate on it, because it's important. Ready? that's pretty lightweight, so I can do it forever. So no, we're not going to concentrate a whole lot on it. I normally do 3 to 4 sets, but in the interest of saving time and not making this video forever, we'll just do 2 and try to really focus on learning each exercise first. And every time we do this, I'm going to say something about it anyway, so it really gets into the memory and it just becomes second nature to you. Because it should. I mean, if working out should be fun, man. I mean, like I'm sweating right now. My muscles is pumped. I feel good. And I know if I keep at it, there's going to be a difference, a big difference. And that's what we're shooting for. So you want to, if you can, somewhere between 30 and 45 seconds. You want to wait between each set you do. That's why we're not going to try to do a lot, but we're going to do plenty. Maybe get you a drink. I wouldn't sit here. I would stand up, walk around for a second. And I'm not going to be sitting here neither. But that's just what it is right now. So here we go again. Same thing. All the way up, all the way down. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Hear yourself. Ready? Now see, the total gym slides, so I actually do. And most people wouldn't even recommend this because they're actually doing 2 power moves. But it's just what I do. All right, that would be the heavy one. I'm gonna go get these dumbbells. These are just 25s. These aren't real heavy. Oh. Whew. Got a nice little sweat going on. Like I said, it's November 1st, probably about 70 degrees outside. We're out here in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Whew. All right, we're going to be doing some dumbbell presses. When you bring the dumbbells down, bring them down right to where they touch your chest and go up right before they touch. Do not bang the dumbbells, folks. Banging the dumbbells is not good for you. It's really, I call it unprofessional. I don't know what the unethical, just not cool. It might look cool, especially if you see somebody banging 200 pounds, but most people can't. So control the weight. That's the most important thing. And when you're coming up at the top, really squeeze. Make sure you really concentrate. Think chest. We work in chest, so you want to really focus on the chest muscle. When you go up to the top, squeeze. You'll start to feel it, and we'll show you how to do the old booby shake. If you don't know how to do it, I try to remember to teach you at the end. All right, so here we go. And one of these times I'll show you different ways if you don't know how to transition weights, especially when you get to heavier weights and stuff. There's just easier ways to do things that you may not know. It will help you with. So we're gonna come all the way down. Bam. Same breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In, out, in, out, in, out. And so if you don't know how much weight you can lift, or undecided, get 5 pounds, 3 pounds, anything over 3 pounds, you really be doing something for yourself. But don't even try to go heavy. Now this will cause some strain on your shoulders. Especially if you're not careful, and you don't want that problem. That I've literally had the weight fall, just boom. Wasn't a lot of weight, man. And I ain't never been the same since. it's some things just hard to recover from, especially if you don't have surgeries to fix them, because you just don't think it's worth it. And then you know, I ripped that thing probably like 2001, so it's been over 20 years. Still works, but you got to be cautious of it. And once it happens, man, even when you're never the same. But you can do something. Right now, I'm just holding the weights and letting my back and my shoulders and triceps stretch out. Here we go. Breathing in, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Now the number you do, you should always try to do almost as many as you can, but if a number is important to you, you know, a lot of people say 10. If you're going heavy, to number 6. If you're a power lifter, it's just 1. Now that was a dumbbell. What do they call it, man? Give me a second. Man, dumbbell bench press. I can't think of it. So the next thing we're gonna do some flies, and with the flies, you're gonna bring your hands together, and you're gonna come out, and you're gonna bend at your elbow, and come up, and this is gonna really, like, you almost ain't even got to squeeze. Your boobies will start jumping, because this is really one that you have to squeeze up, because it's just really putting all the pressure on your chest. This is one of the best exercises there is. You have to be tight when you're doing these exercises, people. Make sure when I say you got to be tight, it means all your muscles are engaged. So even though I'm working the chest body part is the main one, the triceps are your secondary muscles. But you should have your abs, your core, it should be locked in and your arms tight. You don't want the weight to be flopping around. You will get hurt. And that's the most important thing. Just like going to work, working out's the same way. You should always go home or be home the way you came, just a little bit tired, maybe sore. Hurt is not one of the things we want to be. So you want to be tight. Start up here, bring your arms back, almost like a back pose, and straight up again. Don't go past your chest. I'll show you what it looks like. It's called the fly. See, I'm pretty wide, so I'm using the mat to actually stop my progress. I'm controlling the weight, of course. Same breathing. It'll always be the same breathing. When you're going down, in. When you're going out, same breathing. Whew. Need some more. Really feeling it right now. And it feels great. And if you're doing it, I hope you are too. Day one's always a rough one. Odds are tomorrow you'll be sore, the day after you'll be sore, or maybe it won't even affect you at all because it's not really trying to do a lot of weights. If this was heavy, you'd be in some serious pain. But even like doing the water bottles or just using your own strength, they can still make you sore now. It just depends how really inactive you've been. And that's just, look, we're just going to overcome that, you know. whatever you did before, we can reverse now and get you better help. And you see when you get up to the top and you squeeze, your just chest is popping out. Boink. Try to control it. Man. Okay, that's good. Got a nice little sweat going. Got 2 exercises in. Oh, 3 actually. Just know that after I get done doing this, I will complete my normal workout. Really, this is for y'all, anybody that want to work out. And like I said, if you don't have any weights, man, just really like you're pushing a wall. Just push, or do a bunch of push-ups now. And if you can't do them on the ground, do them off a ledge. It works the chest, and it's going to help. You can literally build your bench press up by just doing a bunch of push-ups, especially if you're not used to doing them or ain't never done them or haven't ever done them. Give them a shot. So the next exercise we're going to do some we're going to do the twist. We're going to break it down and we're going to twist at the top and really hit that inner chest. Really concentrate on that. So it's the same thing, but when we, instead of going up and meeting like this, we're going to come and twist and meet like that. Same breathing. And make sure you're twisting. It's not the first one. It's like a press into a fly. Oop, ain't it. You had a gym membership in Planet Fitness, boy. And they got this, I'm pretty sure you've seen it if you have, this gonk button or something. I forget what it's called. And man, I banged the weights like once or twice. It was on accident. When I do, it's on accident, I promise you. And I'm home, and I didn't know what it meant. And then I was over deadlifting, and I hadn't deadlifted in a long time, especially after I've been shot. And I was like 405 for the first time, and it was kind of stupid. I would end up hurting myself on the next rep, but blew my back out right in the middle of the place. Man, it was so embarrassing. But I had got it, and I was happy, and so I went to try it again, and I got it again. But I lied, and I forget what kind of lunk alarm or something. But then they had pizza and Tootsie Rolls and bagels. Ours had bagels or donuts or something. It was all right, man, and it's worth it for the price now. It's really worth it. I tell you, if you don't know, the one thing about Planet Fitness that was cool, especially around here when the hurricanes hit, they offered up free showers. I thought that was pretty incredible. So shout out for Planet Fitness for that. A lot of people make fun of that place, but that was pretty cool. Plus, if their memberships, you can go to any other places. You might have to get the black card, but even then, that's like $25 a month. You can use any of their establishments. So if you travel, man, it's just way, especially if you have to take a shower. Hey, you truck drivers, man, $25 a month. I think somebody told me it was like $20 to take a shower or something, man. What? I guess they got to make that money, huh? So right now, my legs, my abs, my butt, I got all of it engaged. Because I want to protect my shoulders, to tell you the truth. And the more you do this, you'll build muscle memory. It'll come second nature to you. Breathing will become second nature. You'll either, the only thing you really do is go up and weight. And I always recommend that. Or like with the Total Gym, you could go up a resistance. Or if you maxed out on the resistance, you can add weight to the machine. Like put a dumbbell on it or something, or I got kettlebells and things. Okay, so what's that, 4? We'll do a couple more. I'll also show you what else I do. You don't have to do all this in one day. You don't have to do all this in one thing. Just try it. You don't have to do 2, do 3, do 4. Whatever suits you, whatever you feel comfortable doing. There's no wrong way. You're just doing. And the more you do, the more you concentrate, the better your breathing is, the food and the water, you'll achieve something. Your metabolism right now, if you've been working out, your metabolism is kicking butt. And it's important to eat afterwards, so wait 30 minutes after we get done working out and go get you something to eat. Something high in protein if you can. A little bit of carbs, high in protein, and then maybe an hour or so after that, eat something more. And when I say eat something, I mean like a whole meal or something. A snack pack, anything. I don't care what you eat something. Don't, if you work out and you don't eat, it's almost counterproductive. We want the most that we could get out of ourselves, and that's just what science shows. Work out, eat, it helps. So the next thing you do, I'm not really sure what it is, but it's also inner chest workout. We're gonna put the dumbbells together. We call them champagnes when I was doing them, but basically you put the dumbbells together. You're gonna bring them straight down to your chest and straight back up, a little bit over your face. So it's gonna come straight down, and I'm gonna bring it over my face. I'm gonna bring it to the middle of my chest, over my head. This is what it looks like. Same breathing. They're together, straight down. Bring it to my chest, face. The head, the top head right here that's over your face, make that come down to your chest, and then that's what's eye level. And you could do this at 3 different settings. You could do this flat, you could do an incline, which I'm on right now, or you could do a decline, which is simply turning around. Your feet is in there, your head is at the bottom, and just do the same exercise. It targets your incline is the upper chest, your flats, your middle chest, and your decline, your lower chest. You could be working out forever, folks, you know what I mean? This is just a little beginner thing, something to get you going. Some of you go back and say, okay, how did he do that? And let me do them. And it's pretty much always going to be the same thing, but we'll switch it up differently. We might do closed grip instead of something. Or there's always ways we can freak the muscle. What are we doing, champagne? We needed to breathe. If you got an Olympic sized bar, you could go wide, regular, you can go close grip. When you go wide, it works the outer part of your chest, and then when you go close, it works the inner chest. just depends what kind of working out what you want to do. This ain't really most people don't really do a lot of working out like this. Not for the length of time, not the amount of exercises, and I still got a bunch more to do. So we're gonna do one more, and yeah, and we're gonna go with the bar, and it's just gonna be a close grip. Instead of going wide, we're gonna go close grip and focus on the inner chest again and the triceps. Same breathing again. So right there, my shoulder actually messed with me, my left shoulder, and it went away. And if it had bothered me anymore, I would just stop. And I'm also doing this in a hurry. I'll be doing all kind of stretching and little stuff like this. I'm really trying to focus on getting the workout in and getting this done, and then I'll do what I do. But that's what I do normally in between, because there just ain't no cameraman. I can't get off camera and stuff. But I'd be stretching the whole time. Cause right now my chest is on fire. I've actually done a little bit before then, and I did some 100 push-ups for the month of November, which is nothing, but I'm already a little sore and I'm pouring sweat right now. So let's get this one more close grip in. I'm keeping my elbows tight. If you look, my elbows are rubbing right on my side. One of the other things I do is, because the tricep is the secondary muscle for the chest, I'll do a little tricep exercise in there with it. Give me 2 seconds. But that's our little chest workout. Now we're gonna do the little cool down. I'm sweating, and you don't want to just work out and just stop. You want to. So we're gonna, and I'm actually going a little bit further than the plane of my back.